Mason, that one had to be a lot of fun for you guys, being able to shoot the ball the way you did, score as many points, kind of control the game throughout. How did that feel to have that kind of control? It felt like throughout the game.
It was good because we were really determined to win this one because it was our last one in, 8 days, and 4 games in 8 days. So we needed to win this last one to feel accomplished for that last game we played. So it was just a fun game all around.
And Tassos, what was kind of the difference? What kind of led to that scoring spurt in the first half where you guys started to pull away there? It seemed like you guys were trading shots early on, and then all of a sudden something clicked for you guys, and you started to pull away.
I think we executed the plays very well, and we also played very good defense. So, like as you said at the start, like we kind of exchanged shots, and after a little bit, we just said we got play defense, get some stops, and go from there. And then the lead extended, and then we kept just playing D, and the lead kept extending for the rest of the game.
And Mason, a career high in scoring for you. What was kind of working for you on the offensive end? I mean, obviously at the free throw line as well, but just in general for you.
Just getting to my spots, just driving it in. I've been working on finishing lately, so it's just getting to the foul line and working on my 3 afterwards. So.
And the entire team, was able to score pretty handily. You guys had 6 in double figures tonight. Is this kind of the offense you guys were hoping to have earlier in the year that you're building towards, just this really balanced offense, anybody can score on any possession?
Yeah, it's anyone's night every single night, so it's just a matter of who's going to step up at that time, and we all can score the ball, so it's just fun when everyone scores. So.
And Tassos, for you, Hunter's kind of starting to come into his own here, another double-double for him. How much fun is it to play alongside Hunter and to have another big guy down there that can kind of help take some of the pressure off of you?
I definitely love it. I love this man. I love his hustle. He always plays hard. He always goes for the double-double every game. I love Hunter. I think he plays with passion, and he plays for the team all the time, and he doesn't care if he gets his shots up or like if he doesn't play well, if he doesn't do as much in offense or whatever. He always plays hard on defense and always communicate. Yeah, and it's amazing that we have him back this year. But we missed him last year, and this year he's lights out.
Mm-hmm.
And Mason Keaton got out there, got to 11 points tonight, hit a couple threes. How much fun was it to see him kind of shine just his second game out there?
It was awesome. I'm proud of him for taking his shots and knocking them down. He's a lights-out shooter. In practice, you should see what kind of shots he hits. So it was awesome seeing him hit shots in games.
Are you guys looking forward to a break now? 4 games in 8 days to get a couple days of rest now?
Yeah, for sure. We were waiting for that for that moment. We want to get those wins now at home and get some rest and get back into it. We're on the road next week, so we gotta lock in again. But now we're resting.
Yeah.
For sure. Thanks, guys.
Yeah, thank you.
Well, couldn't be more proud of our guys. We had 4 days of practice and 16 days before we played South Dakota State, which seems like about a month ago. And then now we've played 4 games in 8 days, and for us to win 3 straight with a limited roster and some of the issues we've had from that standpoint, great effort today, and obviously we shot the ball extremely well. A lot of guys did today. And it's a much easier game when you're making 17 threes, and that was great to see. So I thought everybody played great, came in off the bench. Starters were very good, and so couldn't be more proud of our guys' effort.
And a career high for Mason. Obviously, 15 of those coming at the free throw line. We've talked plenty about how great of a free throw shooter he is, but career high 25. What does his performance tonight mean for the team? Yeah,
he's been shooting the ball pretty well, and then obviously if you get 25 points on 9 shots, that's big time. But free throws, attacking the rim, and he's a guy that we need to get the ball to. We posted him up today on some of their guards. He got to the rim and got fouled. He also shot 4 technicals, so anytime he can get to the free throw line, feel like it's going in. But a great effort by him, and the other night he got in foul trouble, so he didn't play a ton of minutes the other night. But tonight he obviously played 36.
6 guys in double figures, a really good balance. This is, you've talked about how you want to have a balanced offense. Is this kind of the balance you've been looking for all year?
Yeah, and I think our guys are getting more comfortable. Boogie has started 4 games now at the point. I think Eric, again, had a good night The other night he had 10. Tonight he's had 11. He's getting better, shot the ball really well tonight. And you could see why we're excited about Keaton as a freshman. He's going to be a good player, can really shoot the ball, knows how to play, tough young man. And so, the starters, Goody had another double-double. I think he's got 45 rebounds in the last 3 games. Tasso shot the ball, and he was disappointed the other night with the way he shot the ball. So on Friday, today's Saturday, Friday, he was in the gym in the afternoon, 2 hours before practice, just getting up a ton of shots. So I thought everybody played well, and that's the way we're going to play. I mean, Mason had 25 tonight, but a lot of them were free throws. Everything else would be a good balance.
And Keaton, he only got the limited playing time on Thursday, the 4 minutes or so. Playing 20 minutes tonight, are you happy to see this is kind of what you're hoping to see out of him when he plays a little bit more?
Yeah, Keaton's a very good offensive player. Freshmen normally struggle at the defensive end of the floor, but Keaton in practice makes a lot of shots on our guys, so I know he can do that. He went in the first half, and Cruz got 2 fouls, and the score just kept going up when he was in there, so there's no reason to take him out. He was playing well. I think he made 1 3 in the first half, but the biggest thing is when he was in the game, the score was going up. There's really no reason to take him out. He wasn't making mistakes defensively, and I thought he did a very good job.
After making 6 of your last 30 over the last 2 games from the three-point arc, you hit 17 tonight. What was there a message to the team, guys? We got to start hitting our shots, or what kind of changed from Monday and Thursday to tonight?
I don't. There's no magic formula there. Guys started making threes, and I think it got contagious, and then we got up. And it is easier to shoot threes, when you're up by that many points. But that's a Division I school record, 17 threes. As I said, it's an easy game when you can make 17 threes. The game's a lot easier. I told the guys we should do that all the time, but I don't have a magic formula. Tassos was in the gym working on it. We talked about getting Keaton off red shirt, and he's going to help our shooting, and he goes 3 for 5 from the 3. Eric's a better shooter than he's shown, and he made 3 tonight. And so I just think once guys started seeing him go in from other guys, it got a little contagious.
And it seems kind of odd that on the 4th game in 8 days, you guys have this offensive explosion. Does that talk about the preparation from these guys and keeping their bodies fresh and ready for a game? 4th and 8 days?
That's an interesting point. You're right. It is kind of strange that we would shoot the ball that well on our last game in 8 days because it's been a hard week. I always judge it. If I'm tired, I know the guys are tired. I don't play, but getting prepared for 4 games in 8 days is hard. And so we try to keep the guys fresh. We didn't go real long yesterday. Shoot-around was a little bit shorter than normal, not quite as hard, but I don't have the answer. I wish I did. If you come up with one, let me know.
And getting back to the free throw line, in the non-conference, you guys got to the free throw line, and that won you a handful of games just getting to the line a lot. Got to the line 37 times tonight. That had to help contribute to the big win as well.
Yeah. We want to make more free throws than our opponent attempts, and that's what we did tonight. And for a lot of time during the year, we had that. We try to cut hard and make it hard for referees. When we cut hard, we are posting up more than we did before because that gains an advantage for us. So we're doing a lot more of that. And then obviously driving the basketball. We want to be aggressive. So, yeah, if we can get to the line, that many times, that really helps.
Is there an injury or anything for Nicola not playing tonight, or was that more
No,
just
what
a
happened?
matchup?
What happened was they were small a lot, and sometimes they had one post player in, and Hughes, who's a very good player and has played really well for him, is not really a post player. I mean, he's more of a 4, at times. And when we went with Damani, who I thought played really well tonight, defense, he does a great job. We can switch screens with Damani 1 through 4, and he can guard a guard. He can guard 1 through 4. So when they were small a lot tonight, and sometimes Nick doesn't play in those games. And then late in the game, I just talked to him, and he's like, Coach, I haven't played. I no reason, and I didn't want to put him in, and after that. So I think it was just more matchups. There's no injury. He'll be ready to go. He's going to have to be against Western because they're very big.
And what is going to be the biggest, most important part of, the next 5 days or so getting ready for Thursday?
Just having the guys have some confidence now and just get prepared for a really tough road trip. So, Western went up to North Dakota and swept that road trip. They're very good. But this should give our guys more confidence. And as I said, winning 3 games in a row and 3 out of 4, like I said, it feels like State was a month ago. We played so many games since then. That was just last Saturday, which is crazy.
Anything else? Thank you,
I
Coach.
appreciate it.